What I like about camp radio is I like the opportunity to meet so many different fantastic people that are into so many different genres of music, and it's a learning experience for me. So when you're really into music, you have such a great foundation of people around you who can help you out and show you all the stuff that they're into, and you can trade music.
Camp Student Radio is an outlet for people to express their interests and anything that they feel passionate about. Like, there's so many different DJs and just talk shows and sports, and it's an outlet that I think is definitely needed on the U of A campus.
It gives them an opportunity to get behind the microphone and have their own radio show. It really, I know from my own experience, it's really opened the doors to my future, to the next step, and all at the same time, it's been just a ton of fun.
Camp Radio is a place where anybody can come who is into music, into sports, or into news, go on the air and have their own show tailored to specifically whatever they want to do, and they can make it completely their own. So we're an outlet also. I mean, we are sort of ambassadors for all kinds of music that's going on around the Tucson area right now. So we get tickets to go to shows, we get guest lists, we get interviews with artists.
I haven't paid for a concert in 3 years, by the way. I haven't paid for a concert at all. And that's only through Camp Student Radio. I've interviewed so many bands I've never even heard of, and bands I never thought I'd be able to see in person.
I got an interview with Patton Oswalt.
I like that I can come here basically whenever I want and always find someone to hang out with, and it's definitely fun.
Camp Student Radio to me is the opportunity for people that love music to play all sorts of different music and not really become regulated to play top 40 over and over and over, the same things you hear on like mainstream radio.
We're also just a huge repository of music. I mean, thousands upon thousands of CDs in our studio, in our library. Anybody can come in and check it out. It's a huge perk for anyone involved in camp, but it's also just, I mean, just a fantastic kind of history of where we've come over the years.
There's always free CDs in the booth. There's always free CDs that you can pick up and grab and listen to really cool bands. As a DJ, you can come in and listen to any of the 15,000 CDs and about 800 records we have.
I listen mostly through iTunes, so whenever I want to listen to camp, I always just pull up the iTunes, look under radio, college, it's always there, always ready to go, and it's always working, and you know, you can hear some awesome shows.
I like Camp Student Radio because once you get involved, there's so much room for growth. You can start as a DJ and end as a GM.
Why should Wildcat listen to the radio station? We play amazing music.
You find things here that you won't find anywhere else.
We're students.
Because it's for Wildcats by Wildcats.
We'll play you stuff you haven't heard.
And we're your peers.
So we sort of represent this kind of indie underground niche market, and I think that Camp Radio really takes advantage of that to the fullest, and that's why I'm proud to be here.
I listen to rock, alt, anything, you name it.
I definitely like porn groove, Christian gospel.
Listen, but how many kids do you know that have their own radio show that's broadcast throughout the entire world?
Camp Student Radio not only puts on events such as philanthropies, fundraisers, dance parties, and pool parties, but we also do events around campus on the mall, such as mall shows, where DJs can come and play whatever they want.
I love the sense of freedom that you have to just go out and do whatever you want.
No, we get free tickets, free music, it looks awesome on a resume. People can't believe that I'm a DJ or that I'm head music director or general manager of a freaking radio station at 20 years old.
I'm doing a talk show now, and this is actually the first time I've really done it with other people before. I usually do it with one other person, but I really like expanding my boundaries and doing it with one or two, maybe 3 or 4 people in the booth at once. It's really a mouthful sometimes, but sometimes you get your word out, you know?
If music is your thing and you're a Wildcat, there's no other place to be but Camp Radio.
So what you were just listening to, which was actually an incredibly long song, was Shumu, or Shmu, S-H-M-U. It's a little album that looked kind of interesting. We were listening to Fester. Pretty relaxing for a song called Fester. Yeah.